The world in 2026 is marked by conflict, economic anxiety, and uncertainty. Headlines flash with news of trade wars, political upheaval, and shifting alliances. From the world's largest economies to its smallest, no nation is untouched by the turbulence. People everywhere are feeling the pressure. Families worry about jobs, businesses brace for volatility, and leaders scramble to adapt to a rapidly changing landscape. As old powers struggle to maintain their influence, nations across the globe search desperately for new anchors of stability and growth. The familiar order is fading, replaced by a sense of unpredictability that leaves many wondering where the next opportunity or crisis will emerge. Amid this turbulence, India is charting a different course, one defined by ambition, resilience, and a relentless drive to move forward. In the heart of chaos, India's cities pulse with energy, innovation, and hope. While others slow down, India accelerates, opening its doors wider than ever before. New highways, factories, and digital networks are springing up at a breathtaking pace, signaling a nation on the move. It's not just surviving global shocks, it's thriving because of them. Indian entrepreneurs and innovators are seizing the moment, turning challenges into opportunities and setbacks into stepping stones. India is now at the center of a profound global shift, emerging as a beacon of opportunity and optimism. The world's attention is turning east, drawn by India's promise and potential. The numbers are staggering. An unprecedented $800 billion investment boom is underway, fueling growth across sectors from technology to infrastructure, manufacturing to finance. This isn't just foreign money flowing in, it's a massive mobilization of capital from public, private, domestic, and international sources. Indian banks, global investors, and homegrown startups are all betting big on the nation's future. The question is, why now? What's changed to make India the world's hottest investment destination? Why are so many eyes fixed on this rising giant? The answer lies in a convergence of global crises and India's own remarkable transformation. As the world grapples with war, inflation, and supply chain disruptions, India's industries are booming, offering stability and growth where others falter. As old certainties crumble, India is forging a new one, driving change and offering hope in a pessimistic world. In this era of flux, India stands tall, ready to lead and inspire a new global chapter. For years, the global economy relied on China as its factory and seamless supply chains. The COVID-19 pandemic shattered this model, exposing the risks of overconcentration. Geopolitical shocks, like Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the US-China tech war, have redrawn alliances and heightened business risks. The old focus on efficiency is dead. Resilience and diversification now rule. Companies are urgently seeking reliable, large-scale alternatives to China. India, with its scale, workforce, and relative stability, stands out. As China faces demographic and economic headwinds, investors are looking to India for the next engine of global growth. In a world full of risk, India offers a rare combination of size, growth, and predictability. That's why the spotlight is now firmly on India. India's greatest asset is its people, over 1.4 billion strong, forming a vibrant tapestry of cultures, languages, and traditions. This immense population is not just a statistic, it's a living, breathing force that shapes the nation's destiny every single day. With more than half of Indians under the age of 30, the country boasts one of the youngest populations in the world. This youth bulge is a demographic phenomenon that few other nations can match, and it's fueling a surge of energy, ambition, and creativity across every sector. This youthful population is a powerful engine for growth, innovation, and consumption. Young Indians are launching startups, driving technological change, and reimagining what's possible for their country. Their aspirations are transforming India into a global hub for entrepreneurship and digital innovation. As incomes rise, hundreds of millions are entering the middle class, fueling a domestic consumption boom. This expanding middle class is reshaping the economy, demanding better products, services, and experiences, and creating new opportunities for businesses both large and small. Unlike export-dependent economies, India's growth is increasingly driven by its own consumers, providing insulation from global downturns. The sheer scale of domestic demand means that even in times of global uncertainty, India's economic engine keeps running strong. Politically, India's democracy offers transparency, rule of law, and stability, qualities prized by global investors. Regular elections, a free press, and a vibrant civil society ensure that the voices of the people are heard and respected. Its legal system and independent judiciary make it a familiar and reliable environment for business. Investors and entrepreneurs can operate with confidence, knowing that contracts will be enforced and disputes resolved fairly. In contrast to autocratic regimes, India's democratic framework is a major competitive advantage. The ability to adapt, debate, and innovate within a democratic system gives India resilience and flexibility in a rapidly changing world. The economy is already the world's fifth largest and is on track to become the third. Urban skylines are transforming, and new industries are emerging at a breathtaking pace. While other major economies struggle for growth, India consistently delivers 6.7% annually. This sustained momentum is creating millions of jobs and lifting millions out of poverty. For global capital, India is not just an option, it's a necessity. International investors are increasingly looking to India as a key destination for growth, innovation, and long-term returns. Immense scale and rapid growth make India the world's most compelling economic story. The country's cities are expanding, infrastructure is modernizing, and opportunities are multiplying at an unprecedented rate. The demographic and democratic dividends are converging at the perfect moment. With its youthful energy and robust democratic institutions, India's time is now, and the world is taking notice. China+1 is the new mantra in global manufacturing. For decades, China was the undisputed center of the world's factory floor, but now, companies are rethinking their strategies. The global supply chain is being reimagined, with India emerging as a key player in this new era of production and innovation. Companies aren't abandoning China, but they're urgently diversifying, and India is the top destination. Boardrooms across the globe are buzzing with discussions about risk mitigation, cost efficiency, and the need for resilient supply chains. India's vast workforce, growing infrastructure, and favorable policies are making it the go-to choice for multinational corporations seeking stability and growth. The pandemic and US-China tensions have accelerated this shift as firms seek to avoid political and operational risks. Disruptions in logistics, rising tariffs, and uncertainty have forced companies to look beyond traditional manufacturing hubs. India's ability to step up during these turbulent times has not gone unnoticed. India's Make in India initiative and production-linked incentive schemes have been game changers, attracting billions in investment. These government-led programs are designed to boost local manufacturing, encourage innovation, and create millions of jobs, making India a magnet for global capital and expertise. Strategic sectors like electronics, pharmaceuticals, and automotive parts are booming. Indian factories are now producing everything from smartphones to life-saving medicines and precision-engineered car components, fueling both domestic demand and exports. Tech giants like Apple now assemble iPhones in India, bringing entire supply chains with them. This shift is not just about assembly, it's about building a robust ecosystem of suppliers, logistics providers, and skilled workers, all contributing to India's growing reputation as a global tech manufacturing hub. What once seemed impossible, competing with China in high-end manufacturing, is now reality. Indian factories are adopting advanced robotics, automation, and quality control systems, narrowing the gap with their Chinese counterparts and setting new benchmarks for efficiency and innovation. As more companies move operations to India, a virtuous cycle of investment and capability building is underway. New factories mean more jobs, more training, and a stronger ecosystem, which in turn attracts even more investment and expertise from around the world. India's manufacturing ecosystem is rapidly maturing, making it even more attractive for the next wave of global firms. International investors are taking notice, forging partnerships and bringing in cutting-edge technology to further accelerate India's industrial growth. The shift is real, and it's transforming India's industrial landscape. From sprawling industrial parks to state-of-the-art production lines, the country is witnessing an unprecedented manufacturing boom that is reshaping its economic future. India is no longer just an alternative, it's becoming a manufacturing powerhouse in its own right, poised to play a defining role in the global economy for years to come. The $800 billion investment boom is reshaping India's future across key sectors. Energy, especially renewables, is a major focus, with ambitious targets for solar, wind, and green hydrogen. Infrastructure is being overhauled at breakneck speed. Highways, airports, ports, and railways are transforming connectivity. The national infrastructure pipeline is slashing logistics costs and enabling private investment. High-tech manufacturing, including semiconductors and data centers, is drawing billions from global giants. India's digital economy is exploding, with massive investments from Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. Defense manufacturing is rising, as India shifts from importing arms to building them domestically. These investments are modernizing the military and creating a high-tech industrial base. The capital is flowing where it matters most, powering India's next leap forward. Beyond factories and highways, India's digital infrastructure is its secret weapon. The India Stack, a set of open, interconnected digital platforms, has revolutionized how Indians access services and transact. Aadhaar's biometric ID and UPI's instant payments have brought financial inclusion to over 1 billion people. The Open Network for Digital Commerce is democratizing e-commerce, empowering small retailers nationwide. This digital backbone supercharges fintech innovation and slashes costs for businesses and consumers alike. Foreign companies can instantly tap into a vast, digitally savvy market. India's digital ecosystem is a force multiplier for growth and a magnet for global investment. It's a unique advantage no other developing nation can match. India's rise is not without serious challenges. Infrastructure gaps remain, with cities still battling congestion and pollution. Job creation is a critical test. Millions enter the workforce each year, but quality employment lags behind. Underemployment and skill mismatches threaten the demographic dividend. Environmental pressures are mounting, with pollution and water scarcity posing major risks. Balancing growth with sustainability is a delicate act. India's dependence on imported energy leaves it vulnerable to global price shocks. Inflation and fiscal pressures can quickly escalate if oil prices spike. Navigating these headwinds is as crucial as seizing new opportunities. The path to superpower status will demand relentless focus and reform. Can India truly become a global economic powerhouse? The answer isn't guaranteed. Success will require political will, execution, and a bit of luck. But this time, the reforms are deeper, the ambition greater, and the momentum real. Make in India and the China+1 shift are driving genuine industrialization. Domestic confidence is surging, with Indian capital leading the investment boom. India's future depends on being a reliable partner, improving business conditions, and managing its complexities. If it succeeds, India will lift millions from poverty and anchor the global economy in a turbulent century. The world is at a turning point, with old certainties fading and new powers rising. India's ascent is more than an emerging market story. It's a fundamental shift in the global order. The world is searching for a new engine of growth, and India is ready to answer the call. Its demographic strength, democratic stability, and booming market make it uniquely positioned. Strategic manufacturing and digital innovation are building a new industrial base. The challenges are real: jobs, infrastructure, and sustainability. But so is the opportunity. India's moment has arrived, and the world is betting big. The $800 billion investment boom is just the beginning. Now, India must bet on itself and deliver. The Indian century is not inevitable, but it is within reach. The next chapter is India's to